Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Today we have some truly fire darts to review. These intense looking darts are the Harrows Fire Inferno. Now, these darts were released earlier on the year. I've had these in my possession for a while now and thought today was the day to give my review on the Fire Inferno darts. Now, disclosure, I originally filmed the unboxing previously when the darts were new, but unfortunately the footage was unusable and I didn't realise until I started using the darts. So I have the slightly used darts back in the original packaging, and let's pretend I'm not an incompetent nutsack and push forward. So here we have the box, of course. Nice little slide out presentation. And very assertive packaging with the image of the darts and the metal sparks and all that cool stuff. And on the back, just the regular information they provide for the darts. So let's have a closer look at the Harrows Fire Inferno darts. So we have the barrel here bilaterally milled to give the appearance of that flame pattern. The black and red titanium nitrate coated barrels.
What are they talking about? Oh no. Oopsie daisy. Oh boy.
Very aggressive looking dart. Now, a very grippy dart as well. I'd have to say at least a 4. Just with the laterally milled bits and just the nearly shark tooth like grip along the barrel. Very, very grippy. Not much slippage at all there. Now, stats and dimensions on these darts. These are the 26 gram version. They are 7.85 millimeters wide.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy.
50 millimeters in length and 90% tungsten, of course. The Harrows Fire Inferno darts retail for about 120 Australian dollars. It's a little bit pricey, but I'd imagine they do spend a bit of time on the CNC machine, so they charge accordingly. Now, I did mention the 26 gram weight. I did put the darts on the scale and come in relatively close for match weighting. One dart was 26.06 and the other two at 26.08 grams. So excellent job there from Harrows. The machining's pretty spot on there, which is fantastic for the people who care about that sort of thing. Anyway, let's get the rest of the stuff out. And also Harrows providing the Super Ignite stems, red of course, and also the stock standard Harrows Fire Inferno flights. With the, hope you can see there, the holographic effect on the flights. I particularly don't like that. It does tend to play a few tricks with my eyes, but so does a lot of things. Anyway, we'll get these set up and we'll have another close-up look of the darts. And here they are. The Harrows Fire Inferno set up with their stock standard flights and stems, all dressed up and no place to go because I will not be using the holographic flights. I will be using a custom setup. Anyway, moving on. So here we are. This is the setup I'll be using for the throwing part of the video. I have the Target TI carbon hybrid stems and just a big wing ruthless flight in black, just for a little bit more stability. So when throwing these darts, I'm going to try to attempt to front grip the darts, so when they go to the board, try and lay them down a little bit so I can try to attempt the old stacking method. Because as these are very thick 7.85mm darts, it's just, you got to try and get as much room as you can in that 2020. And I've got to tell you, it's not easy. But we'll take these to the board and we'll see how we go. So here we go, quick game of 501 up against the Dart Connect at level 8 settings. Closest the bull there, obviously a mile away from the shoe dog. Not very good at all. Dart Connect will throw first with a solid 92. Let's see what the big dog can come back with. 20, treble 20, 20 with a missing flight. He's out the board. Solid start. 100. Very good. $43 there from Dart Connect app. Going a little bit easy on the big dog as he tries frantically to get that flight on. And here he goes. What can he produce? Treble 20. Treble 20. Treble 20. And he's duffed it. A huge chance to prove himself on the big stage. And he's duffed it. Ton 35. Got to be better than that, son. Here he goes again. Triple 1. 20. Oh, another big miss there. 43 for the big dog. That miss 180 is definitely playing tricks on his mind there. There's the Dart Connect app really giving me an easy run here. Here he goes again. 20. 20. Does he switch? No. Should have switched there. Should have went down to the 19s. Solid 60. 163 left for the shoe dog. 20. 5. 20 again. 45. Bit of time up his sleeve. Dart Connect hitting back there with a lazy 100. 118. Treble 20. 18. Can he finish with a big ton 18? He can! The big dog! If that's not worth a like and subscribe, I don't know what is. Hit the buttons down below. What a great game of darts. So there you have it. That is my game of 501 against the Dart Connect app with the Fire Inferno darts. We'll just go through. I did play 4 games, but I didn't want to upload all 4 games, so I just did the first one. Unfortunately, that was the only game cause for celebration. And started off with a nice, lovely, tidy 18 dart leg. And after that, the second leg was an absolute disaster. Was not paying attention to what I had. And eventually busted 83, hitting another 85, not even focusing on what I was going for. And after that, there was no recovery, losing the next 2 legs to Dart Connect app. Had chances on doubles, of course, but didn't finish it off. So yeah, luckily the first leg was as good as it was because the rest of the game was quite putrid. But anyway, let's move on to our final thoughts of the Fire Inferno darts. Okie dokie guys, just some final thoughts on the Harrows Fire Inferno darts. Now we'll start off with what I liked. I really liked the design. It's something really original from Harrows, and it's worked, you know. How they work the flame pattern into the dart, the red and the black, such a good colour combination. A really good looking dart, match weighted, almost spot on, as mentioned. So it's a fantastic effort from Harrows there, especially with the bilaterally milled cuts in it. They've really come through with these darts and produced some great quality. These are going to look very, very good on display in the dart cabinet. Don't get me wrong, they will not be going anywhere from my collection. Alright, let's talk about some things I would change. If I had to buy these darts again, I would probably look at a lighter set just to reduce some of the bulk on the barrel. Something I struggled with when throwing the darts and landing in the treble 20. They were very intimidating to look at, and that was affecting my throw and and all that, and I particularly didn't really like that too much. And with such a heavy grip on the darts, I was finding that they did stick to my fingers while I was playing. I had to be very careful just to make sure I had a light grip on them, because the grip was a little bit too tight. You could easily pull the dart and get some really strange flight trajectories. Yeah, so if I had my time again, I would probably look at going for the 22 gram version of the Harrows Fire Inferno. The width on them being 7.35, I think that would have corrected a lot of, or some or a lot of the problems I was having when throwing the darts. And that's as a big, 0.05 mil doesn't seem like much, but in darts it's a tremendous amount. And another thing on these darts that I probably would change, or at least experiment with, possibly just a longer point on the darts themselves. Maybe something like the Target Pro Diamond points, or even the Harrows Sabre points, just to really complete the look and just help a little bit maybe with grouping in the dartboard. Because sometimes when the darts were thrown, they were penetrating nearly right up to the barrel, and that does take away a lot of space and trying to group as well. So something to think about if you are considering purchasing these darts. Maybe always think about a lighter version. But other than that, the fine set of darts nonetheless. I bumped the grip up. I'm giving the grip a 9 out of 10. Very grippy dart. Even a 4 out of 5. Probably undersells it a little bit. Design, I've given them a 8 out of 10. As I said, fantastic design. Great original approach from Harrows, so that's great. Quality, match weighting, excellent. Harrows always make very fine darts, so 9 out of 10 for quality. Performance, I had to give them a 5 out of 10, just with the heavy grip, the width, and all that was taken into factor. Value, as I mentioned, 120 AUD, a little bit on the pricey side, 6 out of 10 for value. Overall, I give the Harrows Fire Inferno a rating of 7 out of 10. Anyway, guys, that is the Harrows Fire Inferno darts review. Thanks for watching. We recently passed 50 subscribers too. We are just waiting to get out of lockdown so we can do some stuff with, obviously, the rest of the community on the channel. Obviously, it's just me in lockdown at the moment, but as soon as we come out, we've got a lot of stuff to catch up on. So, thanks very much, guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hopefully, I'll see you in a week's time with another dart review video. See you, guys.